Ethereum, $15,000. Let's play this video.
So I think in the near term, our technical strategist, Mark Newton, thought we could be seeing 4,000 before the end of the month for Ethereum, but that's not where it peaks.
What's your price target for ETH as we head into the second half of the year?
Our price objectives at Fundstrat. So I wear a couple of hats. I'm the chairman of BitMine, but I'm also the head of research at Fundstrat. And actually I have a third role, which is the CIO of Fundstrat Capital. But at Fundstrat, Sean Farrell is the head of digital assets research. And he's given me some informal sort of targets. One way he thinks of this is that if we look at Circle and its free cash multiple, which now is like 130 times EBITDA, on an equivalent basis, Ethereum's closer to 15,000. And that makes sense. I think the layer one, as you get into layer one, you should apply a higher multiple to like sort of theoretical usage because it's the same reason software companies get higher multiples than retailers, right? The more you're getting away from the customer and the more it's pure signal, you apply higher multiples to that business. And so I think in the near term, our technical strategist, Mark Newton, thought we could be seeing 4,000 before the end of the month for Ethereum, but that's not where it peaks. He just thinks that that's the first target. And then I think something, if Sean Farrell's math is correct, then I think 10 to 15,000 actually makes sense too.
By the end of the year?
It could be end of year, it could be sooner. I mean, it just really depends. But that wouldn't be the cap.
Okay. Now, Tom Lee is the ultimate bull. We got to get him on Market Mondays.
For sure.
He's the ultimate
mega bull
when it comes to crypto. But he's also a very intelligent person. And he gives rational breakdowns for his thing. But 15,000 by year in?
I don't any time frame. I don't hate Ethereum. But I do think there is a sailorification of all crypto. And because this worked for Michael, there has to be some, not for Tom, because Tom's a great analyst, a good person from what I heard, and a really good investor. But seeing Sailor's run and how much money he's made, I think it's natural to only take Ethereum and build a base around it and try to have your congregation support you the way that Sailor has done his, and somebody's going to do it for XRP as well. And Pork and Solana, and at the end of the cycle, a meme coin. I think a lot of times and it happens in business, you guys are going through it a lot. You have an idea, it works, and then you have a bunch of people who copy the idea. It's like, but it's a timing thing. It's the thing that people miss about a great business idea. It's not about if your idea is perfect. It's when the timing of when people wanted it. I was doing the investing thing way before Market Mondays. The timing of when Black people wanted to hear about investing, and when we started the show, they were like right in line. Sam Altman, I think 5 years ago, wouldn't have been able to get off the OpenAI idea because funding was not going to large intelligence models. They were going to gamification of apps and other shit. Then when interest rates changed, now we need real businesses. It's a timing issue. So do I think it could get to 15,000? Not this year. But do I think in maybe 5 or 6 years or 7 years, or if they build a bigger institutional case for it, given this Genius Act, maybe in 7 years for sure. But I think it's a copying of the original Cathie Woods, Jack Dorsey model, but just applying it to Ethereum. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that I think it's interesting. I think that he has a very bullish outlook on things. But even if you look at it, at the end of the year, that might be kind of
that's crazy. Yeah,
but it's possible that it can get to 15,000. That's possible.
Yeah, I can see in a few years.
That's essentially 2 flips from where it is now. So its current price of Ethereum right now is what? 37, let's say 38, let's say 3,800, right? So
yeah,
okay, 3,800. Now let's say it goes up 100%. That's 7,600, and then let's say that goes up 100%. That's 15,000.
Yeah.
That's capable. That's
Well,
capable.
crypto, yeah, it's capable. I just don't think by end of the year. But the biggest lesson here is to own all assets. And bigger lesson, if you can be an advocate for an asset, it will pay you very well. I did it my own way with Vanguard 2 Tech 2 Index. Sailor's done it with Bitcoin. He's doing it with Ethereum. I just wish Kathy would have held Tesla and Bitcoin. I really do. Even NVIDIA. Like Kathy was in NVIDIA in 2016. Like, so it's another great lesson in just holding for a long period of time. Hold on to your assets the way he was hugging her at that concert.
For dear life.